Hello, everybody. I'm Lydia Middleton. I am the Executive Director of ASIST, and I am here today with Marlene Holmner, who is the candidate for President-elect with ASIST. Welcome, Marlene. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much, Lydia. I really appreciate it.
Why don't we start out by you telling us a little bit about yourself, your background, and your experience?
Yeah, I'm a associate professor in the Department of Information Science at the University of Pretoria, South Africa. And this year will be my 28th year at the institution. So I think I'm as old as the furniture. I've got a long history of supervising students and yeah, just working for information science, my passion.
Excellent. Well, tell us why you're a member of ASIST and what keeps you renewing each year. And I'll mention that you're a relatively newer member of ASIST. You will hit your 5-year tenure, which is what is required to be president-elect, right before the election closes, I think. So tell us why it is that you're a member. What keeps you renewing each year?
Became a member because I was drawn to the interdisciplinary approach that ACES gives us. That global commitment to advance sciences in support of human progress. Coming from an emerging economy, looking at human progress is very important to me. So I'm really invested in information ethics, ICT4D, digital inclusion, and I really found ACES to give me that unique platform where I can have a platform where I can showcase, but also benefit my research, my teaching and learning, and also my outreach efforts.
Fantastic, thanks. So what particular skills and experience would you bring to your role on the board, particularly as president-elect?
Oh, that's an interesting one. As the current head of department, I think with regards to leadership and administration, I'm definitely going to be able to contribute. I've led curriculum development initiatives, institutional strategy discussions at my university, student transformation initiatives. So I'm very strong with that, with a strong ethical foundation. I've served on numerous faculty boards, research, ethics meetings and committees. So I think I can definitely contribute there. With regard to global and regional engagement, I'm definitely a spokesperson for engagement with the Global South. I've coordinated and chaired national and international panels at conferences locally and abroad in Europe and North America. And I think with my current research interest of emerging technologies and information ethics, specifically looking at AI and generative AI, and I'm sure everybody's already tired of generative AI, we just can't get enough of it. I think I can really give a specific global South perspective to the discussion that's happening. I'm a very people person orientated leader, and I think I can help to just bring that personal touch to ASIST to really help us put people first again. I think that's very important. With energy and compassion and people, we can definitely go a long way.
That sounds terrific to me. So you did mention strategy. So ASIS has just drafted a strategic plan, still very much in the draft phase, and it will go out to the membership soon, but you've had a sneak peek of it. So tell
I
me
did.
what in there what rang your bell in there? What things would you like to see prioritized and where would you like to contribute to that?
Oh, I think three of the areas particularly resonate with me. I think global inclusion and representation, and this is something that I'm a spokesperson for the Global South. I definitely am the voice of African scholars, and I think we can really strengthen representation from underrepresented regions and really make ASIST a global space. Not that it isn't currently, but I think we can definitely emphasize and strengthen that global space that ASIS can be for people. As I mentioned, the ethics and emerging technologies, a big passion of mine. I'm currently one of the Mozilla Responsible Computing grant winners. I'm also the chair for the UNESCO IFAB National Committee in South Africa. So ethics and global inclusion with regard to creating access opportunities and representations for minority groups is one of my big passions, and combining that with emerging technologies, I think, is just going to put us in the right space.
Fabulous, fabulous. So speaking of strategic things, as you know, ASIST and the Special Libraries Association are in sort of final negotiations around a merger. We shared the framework of that last week. What are your thoughts on the potential of ASIST merging with SLA?
I think it's a great opportunity. We've been speaking about creating an industry-based conference for ASIST, which we haven't had for many, many years, and not in my membership time. And I think creating this space and with what SLA is going to offer us is going to be a perfect merger for us to take this space forward.
Fabulous. Okay, so is there anything that I haven't asked you that any questions you'd like to answer, or anything more about yourself that you'd like the ASIS membership to know?
I think something that I might have missed mentioning is student engagement. I co-founded the ASIST African student chapter as well as the ASIST African chapter. I was one of the founding members of this. And I really believe that early career professionals is the future of our field. So with the SLA merger, if we can keep focusing on our early career professionals, get these leaders of our field extra supported with regards to maybe, I don't know, student-focused programs, internships, publication opportunities. I think all of these can really benefit our membership. I think we're at a pivotal time for ASIST at the moment, a time when ethical foresight, but global inclusiveness, as well as digital responsibility, is deeply embedded in how we go further. And I just think if I'm elected, I can play a role in helping us become the institution and the organization that we would like to be. I'm really excited to really work with and serve with all these inspiring people in this global community.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to let the membership get to know you, and I wish you the best of luck in the election.
Thank you so much, Lydia. I appreciate it.
Thanks.